Now, in the wake of the Wells Fargo scandal, which basically led to 5,300 employees losing their jobs for opening up fraudulent credit card accounts for customers that didn't actually want them and then charging them fees. Well, there's some good news here, and it comes from the Wells Fargo board. Now, if you can remember earlier, Elizabeth Warren grilled CEO John Stumpf for basically allowing this to happen, encouraging this culture of, hey, you get profit no matter what, that he's instilled in his company, instilled in his workers. Now that caused these lower level employees to, this pressure, right? Force these employees to do something that they knew was wrong. Now, are they all malicious? Am I saying they're all innocent? No. Am I saying they're all malicious? Absolutely not. But that kind of pressure will cause even good people to do terrible things in order to keep their jobs. Hey, you live up to this quota, you're gone. Well, when you face that kind of pressure, I'm not saying that excuses this, but when you face that kind of pressure, it makes it more likely that you'll do something that you're not supposed to. And that's what happened here. They all got fired for this. And CEO John Stumpf walked away. That is until Elizabeth Warren grilled his ass, which was fantastic. You might be mad at Elizabeth Warren, but I think she did absolutely what needed to be done. Now, in the wake of this, in the wake of public pressure, the bank's board has said, hey, you know what? We're not going to let this stand. We're actually going to punish John Stumpf. Instead of punishing the lower guy, the little guy, we're going to go after the big guy. Now, they decided that John Stumpf will forfeit $41 million in past compensation in the form of investment holdings, basically in order to punish him for doing this. Now, is that a good thing? Yes. Is it exactly what I wanted to see? I'd actually like to see him lose all of that profit and then get fired. But hey, this is a good step, right? It's not only that. There's also a subordinate named Carrie Tolstedt, who was a top-level person who ran the firm's retail banking unit. She'll also give back $19 million of her own investment holdings. So there's a little bit of justice there. As I said, is it a lot? No, but a clawback? Not bad, especially since this rarely gets used. In fact, it's never been used on a banking executive. Now, JP Morgan head Jamie Dimon did see a pay cut. That happened before, after the London whale thing, right? However, he didn't see any clawbacks. The only people that did see that are the junior employees. So this is kind of unprecedented in the banking world. Now they're going after the CEO and a top executive at this bank and saying, what you did was wrong. Now, I still think it could have been a harsher punishment, but then again, I'm kind of a jerk because I want to see even more aggressive punishment for people who defraud people. Because all of these customers, these hundreds of thousands of customers that had these fake accounts made for them and were given credit cards and were charged interest and fees, these people got screwed. And even the 5,300 employees, they also got massively screwed. And I think they deserve a little bit more justice than them taking only $41 million from the CEO. But as I said, I would rather be super, super tough on a banker to ensure that the next one doesn't do the same thing. That's what we're talking about, the incentive structure here. Well, that changes the incentive structure. Because right now, most bankers, they know that they can get away with defrauding customers and defrauding the government and be able to walk away from their companies with golden parachutes. Well, we've got to stop that. This is a start, but we've got to stop that because we've got to be even more aggressive on the banks. I'm not against bankers. I'm not against banks. What I'm against is fraud. What we should all be against is fraud. And so I still think that there should be more and more punishment. But this is a good start. Now let's go for more. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent, non-corporate media, go to our Patreon page and become a patron. Patreon.com/TYTNation.